Blog Talk Radio.
Archangels, ghosts, and Bigfoot, oh my. It's just another night for Supernatural Girlz. Real stories, real answers to life's biggest supernatural mysteries. And now for another exciting interview with paranormal experts from this world and others. Here are your supernatural hosts, Patricia Baker and Becky Andreasson. Supernatural Girlz.
Welcome, everybody, to another episode of Supernatural Girlz Radio. I am your host, Patricia Baker, and I am here with my terrific co-host, Becky Andreasson. How are you, Becky?
Hi, Patricia. Hi, everyone. I'm fine tonight. I'm stuck in the house. We had a little bit of ice rain here, but it's getting better. Yes. But I'm having fun. I can't wait to get to the show tonight.
I know. This is so exciting, and I hear myself echoing again. So I'm wondering if, can you hear me echo? Because I can hear me echo.
Oh, gracious. I usually can, but I don't hear you now.
I think what we're going to have to do, unfortunately, everybody, I'm sorry to say, is I'm going to have to reach out. Let's just contact Blog Talk again. I think we're going to have to reset the show. So here's my request for everybody. My apologies again on behalf of Blog Talk. This has been a very difficult situation with them where we have continuous echoing on our shows, and it's so annoying. Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have them reset us. So what that means is everybody, I'm going to have them reset, and everybody can just hang up. I'm sorry about this, but hang up, call right back in once the show starts again, and we should be rid of this echo. So I'm just asking them to reset us, and we're going to do this again.
And please call back. We love you. Call back.
We'll be right back with you without the echo.
Blog Talk Radio.
Archangels, ghosts, and Bigfoot, oh my. It's just another night for Supernatural Girlz. Real stories, real answers to life's biggest supernatural mysteries. And now for another exciting interview with paranormal experts from this world and others. Here are your supernatural hosts, Patricia Baker and Becky Andreasson. Supernatural Girlz.
Well, here we are again, and the echo is gone. Yay! Yes. Thank you, everybody, for your patience. I really appreciate it.
Love our audience.
I know, and we want to give them the best sound quality we possibly can, and it has not been the case lately. So Blog Talk has reset our show, and we have a great show tonight. Oh, my gosh.
We sure do.
We have the one and only Patricia Kirkman, and she is a numerologist to the stars. So everybody is getting, who calls in tonight and is able to get on the board and ask their question, they will get a reading from Patricia Kirkman for free. I mean, this is a great opportunity to find out what's coming in your life, what's happening on the planet, what to expect in next year. I can't believe it's almost next year.
I know. Oh, my gosh. And it's so exciting. I love hearing about everyone's lives, when she gives the readings. It's so exciting. And she gave a reading to me. And, wow, it was just a fantastic reading. I mean, great.
It's so clear. You know, what I love about Patricia Kirkman is she is so crystal clear. I mean, it's like when she gives you that message, it's like, boom, there it is. There's nothing like it.
I know. Exciting. They're going to love it.
Yes, exactly. And let me just tell everybody a little bit more about Patricia, because she has had a 30-year career in this and has earned a reputation for being the best of the best. So she's recognized as a gifted and insightful reader who is respected for her honesty and integrity. And her focus is always on the truth. So she has a unique ability to take her clients' personal numbers and translate them into past patterns and future directions. And she also is an astrologer on top of all of her other talents. And she uses... Yeah, it's amazing. She knows so many things, so many different disciplines. So she uses the celestial forecasting also to encourage and coach her clients to expand their personal horizons, discover new directions, and achieve awareness and fulfillment. Don't we all want that in our lives, huh?
For sure. For sure. Yeah.
So everybody, if you want a reading tonight, then call in at 646-478-0828. And be sure to stay tuned to the entire show, because at the end of every show, Becky Andreasson will deliver a message from the elders to one of our listeners. So stay with us to the very end. Mm-hmm. And we have to ask everybody, Becky, to remember to go to our website, supernaturalgirls.com, and subscribe to the newsletter so you will receive all the latest show information. We've got discounts on a ton of products over there, products from Enter Health, Wise Choice Market, the Organic Wine Company. We also have our Supernatural store with products and services to light the way. And our holiday gift on top of Patricia Kirkman's readings tonight, for everyone who books an appointment through the month of December with Becky Andreasson or me, 10% off. So lots of things to be experienced on our Supernatural Girls website. And we've got some paranormal news, don't we?
Yes,
about a UFO squadron. Oh, my goodness. Did you see that picture? That was amazing.
I know. 8 of them all together. Wow.
8 of them. This was taken by a helicopter pilot over Brooks Mountain Range, Alaska, 70 miles north of Bettles. And this is on a return flight from the Arctic. I can't imagine flying around up there. But anyways, they were flying on a heading of due south, and the unidentified craft were on a northerly heading. And the pilot's name is John Cox, and he said there was only one shot he was able to get of the squadron before they moved behind the helicopter at a very high rate of speed. And he said this was taken on... Yeah, I know, because you and I know, we've gotten our cameras ready and they're gone.
Yes.
So this was taken, he said, on October of this year, 2013, and you can definitely make out the lenticular-shaped craft, and he is a pilot with 33 years experience, and this is the first time ever that he's seen a UFO, and just happened to be a total of 8 unidentified crafts. So what he said to everybody is, guess what? They really do exist. So
how exciting.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
So exciting. And, I wonder, you there was a story a while ago about this huge, enormous pyramid-shaped ship or something that is in the ground up there in Alaska. And it was all hush-hush, and there was news about that going around. And I wonder if these ships are from that.
I wonder, too, because there seems to be so many connections. We need to connect the dots because nobody's going to do it for us, that's for sure.
Yes.
When it comes to UFOs. So you bring up a really important point about that, and I'm sure it's connected somehow. Why wouldn't it be?
Yeah. Yeah, because, that was quite quiet for a while, and then it started leaking out, and more of these ships have been spotted up there in Alaska, and my goodness, this pilot, wonderfully, it's amazing he got this shot of all 8 of them out there. That is just fantastic.
It is. That was some quick thinking on his part, that's for sure.
Yes, and it's not easy to do, believe me.
No, I know. Raise my hand to that. Yes, it's not, because either they're draining your batteries or you're in such a state of, oh my God, what am I looking at? That you don't even remember to grab your camera. So thank goodness
they're moving.
This guy did it.
Yes, and they're moving fast. He was moving, they were moving. It's like, wow, that was a once in a lifetime.
That's for sure. Well, let's see. Should we bring our just illustrious guest? I mean, she's amazing, and I can't wait to get her on the show for everybody.
Yes.
Let's bring her on, because she's also going to talk to us about Lady Gaga. So
I know.
You got to hear about this amazing performer and entertainer. So, and plus all of the readings, we've got people lined up. So we have lots of questions here in the on the caller in the switchboard, and we've got people lined up in the chat room. So we better bring Patricia on right now. So
yes, let's get right to it.
Patricia, welcome to the show.
Welcome.
Thank you both very much. I enjoyed the opportunity to be here.
Well, we're privileged to have you here, and my goodness, it's so generous of you to do readings for the people that call in tonight. They're getting quite a gift.
Well, we all have to share it this time of year, don't we?
Oh, yeah. We all need a little guidance.
That's wonderful. They're all excited. I know they are.
Yeah. Now, but you were going to tell us a little bit about Lady Gaga. Do you want to start with that, or would you like to take some
if you'd
comments?
like. Whichever you would prefer to it. Lady Gaga's birth name is Stephanie Joanne Angelina Germanato.
Wow.
Wow.
That's a mouthful.
Yeah, that's quite a name. And considering the way her chart is laid up, I won't say she's headstrong, because that's the understatement of the year. She has this great need to be on top of the world and be in charge. But she gives and takes equally. But the thing is that's very interesting about her is that she communicates by very abrupt mannerisms. She is not warm and fuzzy when it comes to communications. Very direct.
Oh, yeah, you can see that in her art.
And she is very detailed. But the funny thing is, this lady loves change. The problem with that is that it's so much so that it creates problems for her dealing with changes. So instead of being this woman that is making all these changes come to her, she has got to work through these changes, because in the way the numbers are, we reduce everything to a single digit. When the area that deals with changes, she has 10. And that means we have to reduce it to a 1, which means even though she loves change, she's terrified of it. So what she does is she uses that perfectionist creative side of hers to make it perfect. It isn't her. She's always in a persona of something or someone else.
Oh, my goodness. That fits her whole thing to a T.
Exactly. Yes. And I didn't even think about that until I started taking a look at her chart, and I thought, well, for heaven's sakes, she's extremely creative. She wants everything perfect, but she doesn't want to be. It's not her. It is the persona, the Lady Gaga.
Okay.
Extremely intelligent young lady, by the way. Extremely intelligent and very intuitive.
Wow, that is great. You fit the glove right there. That's everything that she is and that she does. Amazing.
It's such a conflict to be so in love with change, but fearing it at the same time.
Well, definitely. And the strange part is, her destiny is a 28-1, which means she's here to lead on her own right, and she must learn to stand on her own. If she can't be a substitute for somebody else, she's got to be her. Whatever it takes to make her that individual, whether she's wearing green hair or she's got a Christmas tree on her head or whatever it is, that is
and she
her.
does that a lot.
Oh, yeah. In fact, I noticed that she was on a fashion thing last night, and she's got the green hair and the Christmas tree and the red dress and the gorgeous figure, and she's always reinventing herself. So 2013 for Lady Gaga has been a 1 personal year, on top of the fact that her destiny is a 1. So she has reinvented herself to the nth degree. Now, one of the things that I've noticed with her, her genres are dance, electronics, pop art, rock, and all of these things. She also is a producer, a businesswoman, fashion designer, actress, philanthropist. I can't even say it tonight. I'm so excited about it. And she's very vocal piano, keyboards, guitar, whatever. She can do all these things. And she is in that 1 year, so she is trying to decide who or what she's going to be eventually. She still hasn't decided who she truly is.
Oh,
wow,
my
We're
goodness.
going to see a lot more come. The philanthropist of her will be the thing that will make her into something that we haven't even thought of yet.
Oh, my goodness. So she's going to keep morphing and
definitely,
changing.
Definitely. And now she's going into her 2 year. Don't be surprised if all of a sudden she's not linked with someone in a personal relationship this coming year.
Uh-oh. Because she is right now.
Oh, I missed that part.
Yeah,
well, let's put it this way. Because she started in October going into this area where she was going to get involved with a relationship. And how permanent it will be, knowing her, it's a big question mark. But she won't settle for junk. It's got to be right for her, or she will not keep it.
Oh,
well, that's a good thing.
That.
We could all take a lesson in that one.
Oh, isn't that the truth?
My
wow,
goodness.
That was terrific.
Yeah, and it really shows how even though somebody is famous and talented, there's still challenges along the way for all of us.
Definitely, most definitely. Her idea where her finances are concerned, she holds on to her money, although she gives away a lot. She doesn't just blow it. For her, she gives the impression that it's easy because of all these fantastic extravaganza that she's involved with. But she spends a lot of money, and she does give away a lot, even though we don't hear a lot about that side of it.
Well, that's what you're just talking about, is she has a very strong philanthropist side of her. And
yes,
that may be what she continues to develop and kind of changes into. Again, something new all the time with her, and that's certainly what we've seen over and over again.
Well, considering that this was her 1 year fresh starts and new beginnings of this new 9-year cycle, it's going to be interesting what's going to come out, because now she's going to do something in a partnership this coming year, whether it's she's going to collaborate with someone in one of her acts or movie or a song element. It's going to be something different. But she's going to do it with somebody else as well.
Yes, she's so unique. She's such a unique woman.
Well, all eyes will continue to be on her, that's for sure, whatever she does.
And somehow Tony Bennett's going to figure in something.
Really?
Oh.
Because she's been associated with him and other things, so I would not be surprised, because he is a two-personality himself, if they don't maybe collaborate on something.
How interesting. Oh, my. Well, we're going to have to watch this. Now, last time you were on the show, Patricia, you predicted that Kate was going to give birth to a boy, and I think it was maybe a week later. That's exactly what happened.
For sure.
So here we are. We're going to wait for Tony Bennett and Gaga to hook up now.
That's right.
Well, I don't think they're going to hook up
good.
in a hookup. I think they're going to hook up in an event.
Right. I don't mean personally. Yeah, he's a little too old for her. Not quite her style, but yes, in terms of professional relationship, I could see anything's possible with her. So.
Oh gosh,
yeah.
That is
cool.
for sure. And anything to do with the name Lady Gaga in itself is all about the creative side.
Ah, well, what a perfect name for her.
Oh, she chose well. She chose well, but she kept the brain along with it.
Yeah. Yes, she does. I saw an interview with her not too long ago, and she came across that way. Extremely intelligent and
very much so.
Very thoughtful person. Very thoughtful.
Yes, when you see her, when she's not all done up in all her wild outfits and everything she's doing, I mean, it's so extreme from one to the other. It is amazing. Yes. Yeah, amazing.
Terrific. Well,
it's going to be interesting to watch her this next year.
Oh, yeah. We're going to watch, and we're going to refer back to your predictions and your reading tonight for her. This is going to be fun.
Yes.
Well, let's see. We better start taking some of these callers that have been patiently waiting to speak with you, Patricia.
All right. I'm ready if you are.
Okay, we are ready. Well, let's see. We've got Trish, who in New York, and she has a question for you about career. Hi, Trish. Welcome to the program. You're live on the air with Supernatural Girlz and Patricia Kirkman.
Hi, Trish. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Thank you for taking my call.
Trish,
Sure.
what is your month and day of birth?
9/18.
Okay. Well, you are really off and running. No wonder you're looking to see what's going to happen. You have, 2 years ago, you started to make a job change and you got scared, didn't you?
I actually was laid off 2 years ago.
Okay, well, that's why I got scared then. Okay, sorry about that. Anything that comes to you at this point in time that you're interested in is going to go very, very well because you didn't leave the job left you. Okay? And you're going to need to go into something that deals with either some research or something to do with school or law.
Okay.
Whether it's working in the legal aspect of it or the secretarial aspect of it. What were you doing when you were laid off?
Internet security.
Okay. And so you're going to be, all right, look for something that deals with the legal, that deals with the law in some fashion, and something that deals with, shall we say, secrets or secretiveness.
Yeah, no, wow. I'm actually looking at being a privacy advocate.
Go for it. Go for it. We're going into a 7-year, and you are going to be able to have questions answered and give answers that are going to make a big difference, not only for you but the people you're involved with.
Okay, and I guess my question is, I'm looking, but I haven't seen the right opportunity. Is it?
Oh, you're going to.
Okay.
What you're going to see is going to start, take a look probably about the middle of January. You may get the word right after the first of the year, but by the time they get around, sorry, but everybody takes their time with the holidays. Look for something around the middle of January, something to be laid at your feet in a way. It'll be through somebody calling you and giving you information of, have you heard so-and-so's looking for?
Okay.
Okay? No.
Wow, this is it.
You're going to get information when you least expect it. It could be that you're talking with someone else who's telling someone about something they just heard. That's your cue to check it out.
Okay.
Okay?
Great. Thank you very much.
Oh, you're more than welcome, and good luck, sweetheart.
Okay.
Thank you, Trish, for your call.
Thank you. Bye.
Wow, it sounds like she's got some exciting things to look forward to.
That she
Yes.
does. She and the universe all work on the same line, and that's what I'm picking up. She's going to do something that has to do with secret schooling, teaching, law, legal. So anything in that arena, and it will be given to her not as them calling and say, hey, I've got this job for you. It's going to be given to her by someone mentioning this job is open or somebody's looking for. And that's how she'll get in touch with it.
That's
excellent.
Great.
Yeah, that is that's great. She has something to look forward to, something in her field, too. Yeah.
Exactly.
That's
not
super.
too far away either.
No, that gives her time to get through the holidays and put away the ornaments.
That's right. I like that. That's great. I like it.
So we have, let's see, Becky from Texas is on the line. Let me bring her live now. And come on, there's a little live button from Becky's mic. Okay, Becky, hi. You're live on the air with Patricia Kirkman and Supernatural Girls.
Hi. How are you?
Hi, Becky.
Hello, Becky. Can you give me your month and day of birth, darling?
January 1st.
Okay. Look at this young lady go. Well, this is going to be very, very interesting because you're going into a year where you're going to start wrapping up a lot of things. 2014 for you is to get rid of what no longer fits in your world, to make way for some new things that will take place. You may find that 2014 might be a little bit of a bumpy road, but I will tell you what, by the time you get to this time next year, you're going to feel like a brand new duck and great things can take place. There's going to be some travel coming this year as well.
Okay.
Picking it up more as long-distance travel.
Wow. That sounds interesting. Would it be like a cross-country or?
I'm thinking possibly could even be foreign travel.
Wow.
Long distance or foreign travel. It's the opportunity for it is definitely there.
Cool. Well, that sounds neat. That's exciting.
It should be a lot of fun. But, Becky, you get so sensitive sometimes, and you hold everything inside, and you don't know whether to run after what you want or just sit there and see if it's going to come to you.
Yeah. Yes, I know.
Uh-huh.
I do that.
You need the key of what you're going to be going through this year. Think of 2014 as clean out the closet time. Anything that no longer fits, people, places, and things, get rid of them. Because when 2015 gets here, you're going to have a super good time. New beginnings.
Well, so I hope it goes fast.
Well, let's put it this way. You've already been getting feelings about some of these things that had to be let go of starting around October, September, didn't you?
Well, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So know that being said, if that has been proven true already, know that the rest is equally true, and you're going to get something that will be pretty good out of this. But you've got to do the dusting and cleaning for the next 12 months.
Okay. I will do that. I know I really need to do that.
Overdue, sweetheart. Has there been a relationship that just ended?
Well, no.
Doesn't mean a male, female. A relationship like a friendship that's been ongoing for a number of years, on and up and down.
Well,
somebody move away, go away, or something like that.
Well, nobody's gone away. They're still here, but it's a rocky road.
Well, that's what you're getting is the vibrations of the ending coming. Let it go so something better can take its place, okay?
Okay.
And in the end, you're going to love what takes place.
Okay. Well, that sounds scary and good too.
Oh, it's going to be good. The hardest part that we have when we're in a year of ending old things, we have a hard time. We want to throw it out the door because we know we need to, but we want to hold on to it because, after all, it's our binky, and we're used to that. We know that one. Mm-hmm. So think in terms of this. Let it go so that the new binky can come in.
Okay. Wow.
You call back this time next year and tell us who you're with or what's going on.
Okay. I will do that.
Okay, because I guarantee you're going to like it.
Okay. Well, I'm going to call you and tell you.
Okay, you better. I'll be looking for it. Okay. Have a good one.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thanks for your call, Becky.
You're welcome.
Wow, that sounds exciting too.
Yeah.
Well, it's going to be because she's ending so many things, but she, we hedge our bet. She knows she has to let go, but you want to hold on. And even friendships that we know sometimes have outdone their usefulness, we still want to hang on to because it's the devil we know versus the one we don't.
Oh, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She's much happier now.
Oh, boy. So that's something good to look forward to. It's just that transition period, that's all.
Mm-hmm. For sure. Isn't that true of all of us, though?
Oh, goodness, yes.
Transitions are never easy.
No, they probably would be if we weren't so afraid of them, but we tend to be, don't we?
Mm-hmm. Oh, most definitely we do.
Gosh. Well, let's take one more call before we go to break, and this call is from Christy in Virginia. She has a question about her financial future. And Christy, welcome to the show. You're live on the air with Supernatural Girls and Patricia Kirkman.
Hi, how are you?
Fine, Christy. Christy, what's your birthday, darling?
3/6.
3/6. Okay, so you're worried about your finances. That's because you've been overspending this last year and a half, have you not?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, sweetheart. It's going to be okay. But it's not going to be okay immediately.
Okay.
There's a legal papers, I think, that you're going to be signing and making some adjustments on. Once those are taken care of, you'll start to breathe deeply. What you do is pay attention to everything that's going on around you. Any papers that you have to sign for this, make sure that you read all the fine print.
Okay.
I don't want you to think you're off the hook and be surprised afterwards that there was a little glitch in the wordage, okay?
Okay.
So be very careful about what you sign, but know that once you get these things taken care of, it's going to be a breeze. You just have to learn how to breathe and work with it. And quit being so darned afraid. The damage is already done. Now we're working on fixing it.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
Do you have another question for me on this?
No, I guess that was pretty much it.
Do yourself a favor and make a new rule for you. You're going into a perfect time for any type of learning, teaching, schooling, etc. There's a class or two that I think you already know you need to take.
I do. I need to finish one semester for my degree in law, and I also have 3 years in nursing. So I was trying to decide which one to finish first.
Go for the law.
That's what I thought. That's what I felt.
Because you can do that by the year's over. You will still have time to do some small things where the nursing is concerned, to pick up some little strange issues that need to be fulfilled, and you'll still be able to finish by your 1 year.
Okay.
So get the one first because it's finished, and then go for the other.
Okay, that sounds great.
Okay, honey, good luck.
Thank you.
You're
Bye-bye.
welcome.
Thank you, Chrissy.
Thanks, Christy, for your call.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Gosh,
Wow.
everybody's got such interesting things going on.
Yes, they do.
This is going to be a
great
very
advice.
interesting year.
Mhm.
Do you find out a lot, Patricia, with people today about the level of fear?
Oh, we're going to see more of it than we have. I mean, people have been uptight because of the finances and the housing market and all the rest of it. But we're going into our universal year for 2014 is going to be a 7-year, which deals with secrets being made known, secrets coming out of the woodwork when we least expect it. A lot of things that are going to create some fear, but if you stop and just take a deep breath and think of it as this is a lesson to learn to find out more information so that we can work with something instead of going into the deer in headlights approach.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, I like that too. So you're saying go with the exposure. Go with bringing things out into the light. Don't try to hide it anymore, whatever it is.
That's right. Too many things have been hidden for too long. We'll start with the government and take it down from there. Okay?
Really?
And until we finally speak our truth, this has just been incredible for people to try to put Band-Aids on It's like taking a balloon that's got holes in it. If you put a Band-Aid on it, it's not going to stick. The balloon's still going to go flat, and you're going to have nothing. And as soon as the powers that be realize that, we're not stupid, we know what they're doing, let's get on with it.
Yeah, let's find the solutions. Let's get all this out in the open so that we can deal with it effectively.
Exactly.
That's right.
You know, it makes so
much.
Yeah, it makes so much sense, Patricia. I mean, when I was a therapist years ago, you know, when I would work with people and they would find out these deep, dark secrets that existed within their family, and they were building their lives on lies, and they didn't even know it. And then once the secret came out, they were able to restructure things in a way that made sense, and their lives really became much more fulfilling and grounded, and everything they wanted happened in a better way. But you can't build that on a shaky foundation when things are being hidden and kept secret.
No, and the sad part about it is, in the past, we allowed the secret to perpetuate because it was better than facing the reality. Anymore, hey, it's like a sticker in your finger. Once you take it out, my God, it heals, and you can go on.
Exactly.
Right, that's true. Well, the truth will set you free.
So they
we
tell
want
us.
the truth.
Yeah.
I think it's way overdue. I think it's way overdue.
You're right. Well, let's take this time here to take a short break. And for people that want to talk to Patricia tonight, please call in at 646-478-0828. And again, the number is 646-478-0828. And stay tuned, everybody. We will be right back.
this is Veronique Raskin, founder of the Organic Wine Company. As one of the pioneers of the organic wine movement, since 1980 I have brought you the very best and most authentic organic wines directly to your table. I work with small family estates who grow certified organic grapes and produce exceptional wines. You can purchase our wines individually from our website at theorganicwinecompany.com or join one of our wine clubs. Our organic wines are perfect for you and for your family as gifts for friends and relatives, and they are simply spectacular for the holidays. Visit us at theorganicwinecompany.com to enjoy the very best organic wines conveniently delivered to your door. I am Veronique Raskin, passionate about my mission. I offer to you vegan, organic, and biodynamic wines, wines made by people of the heart, wines with a heart. Au revoir. Call us at 1-888-ECO-WINE.
Your property tax bill. Have you seen it lately? It's frightening. Your property taxes are going up while your home value is going down. It's time to fight back and win. For the real truth about the property tax system, get attorney Pat Quintilian's book, Are You Getting Screwed on Your Property Taxes? How to Find Out and How to Fix It. Attorney Quintilian answers all your questions and gives you the facts you need to fight a property tax bill that is spiraling out of control. You'll also read about what happens to property owners who don't check their property records, only to find out too late they're taxed on square footage, fixtures, and even buildings that they don't own. Is this happening to you? Learn your rights. Buy attorney Pat Quintilian's book today. Are You Getting Screwed on Your Property Taxes? How to Find Out and How to Fix It. Available on Amazon.com.
Are you ready for a new experience of freedom and powerful connection? Would you like a positive, effortless change in your life? Then come to CosmicFusion.com, where we offer the most advanced energy clearing and expansion techniques in the world, with a quantum vortex energy to activate your divine blueprint and life's purpose. When your soul leads the way with cosmic fusion and quantum vortex energy, you can break clear of past difficulties and blocks with the power of the source. With Cosmic Fusion, the source energy does the work for you. It's easy and effortless. Listen to our free meditation right from our Cosmic Fusion website, the Cosmic Code Meditation. Sign up for one of our interactive webinars today. Come to Cosmic Fusion, www.KOSMICfusion.com, to experience an effortless awakening and transformation. Are you ready for an upgrade? Are you ready for a new experience of living in the fifth dimensional magic and powerful connection? Then visit CosmicFusion.com today. CosmicFusion.com.
Welcome back, everybody. We are speaking with the one and only Patricia Kirkman, celebrity numerologist, who is generously giving people who call in this evening free readings. So if you would like to talk to Patricia, if you've got a question about your life, your finances, your job, your love life, then give us a call, 646-478-0828. That is 646-478-0828. So, Patricia, what else are you seeing for us for next year? I can't believe it's going to be next year soon, but it will.
Oh, I know it.
What's coming up for everybody?
Well, the most important thing, everyone, regardless of what their personal year is, they will react according to that 1 through 9, okay? So the universal year is going to be a 7. 2013 has been a universal 6 year, which has been all about family-type situations, issues with water, and God knows we've seen it across the country all year.
Oh, yes.
But the 7 is going to be more of low-key. There's going to be people are going to start really thinking. They're not just going to be three blind mice, follow the leader, whatever. They're going to start looking at what's going on around them. And some of them aren't going to put up with things anymore. So we're going to have a bit of chaos periodically by those who no longer trust.
Ooh.
Can't blame them, but it's going to, we have to learn to communicate better so that the trust can be rebuilt within the country, within the people, within our communities, within our groups. There's just too much going on that makes everybody feel afraid. We're going to have people more dreams. That's that fear factor. When we were kids, there's a boogeyman out there somewhere, but as adults, we know that it's unrealistic, but we're still going to be feeling the effects of that, quote, boogeyman out there somewhere.
Wow. Now, when did the 7 cycle actually start? Because that's a question somebody just asked in the chat room. Did it start before? Is it going to start, or has it already started now and then moves into 2014?
2014 starts in January.
And yes, but I mean, is the 7 year,
well,
the 7 cycle?
That's what we're talking about. It starts in January.
Oh,
but
it does. Okay.
Yes. The thing that we've got ongoing here is right now we are in a bridge period. As 2013 is with us, of course, until December 31st. But personally, our issues up until October 1st, we have dealt with everything as the 6th personal year. Between October 1st and December 31st, we take a bridge between 2013, where we are now, and 2014, where we're going. So October, November, and December is our bridge period of where we were and what's going on. So if a person's in a 1 year now going into a 2, their bridge period deals with a 3. The universal year being a 6 going into the 7, we are dealing with a bridge period of 4, which means that we're seeing people becoming very fault-finding, very bitchy, somewhat aggressive. We're going to notice that with our driving, with attitudes. Go through a grocery store. How many times do you get your heel run over with somebody's cart? People in they're just got their head on. They're going for it. And then they turn around and look at you as if, why did you let me hit you with my cart?
Wow.
Crazy.
So you're saying it's going to be like crazy year? Like there's going to be like a whole fireball of emotions?
Well, it's this bridge period that's dealing with the high emotions, because we were in a 6, which is all about family and wanting it perfect, going into a 7, which says I really don't know what or who to trust or what to believe. Those 2 items bridge together from October to the end of December. Thank God there's only 2 weeks left of it. Put people dealing in a 4, which is reaction to fault-finding, bitchy, holding their shoulders tight. You can see it in their face. It's almost like they're holding their breath, as well as where their own personal things are. So that's why we're getting people being very uptight. We're seeing the smash and grab and whatever the have and the have-nots are fighting about. They don't even know what, except that they know that they're supposed to fight about something.
Oh, boy.
Gracious.
But thank goodness for January, things start to mellow out and things get better.
Well, that's great to know. And thank you for explaining that, because I didn't quite understand that bridge, and I'm glad that you were able to give that some time for all of us to understand that as we're passing from one number to another, we're actually experiencing both at the same time.
And we do, and the funny part is people forget what the universe goes through and what we go through personally are meshing together regardless. And so we're going to get what the universe has is, think of it as the umbrella, and our personal year is the spokes in that umbrella.
Okay. Nice
so we can work with both at the same time.
January onward would be better then for everybody.
Well, it will be, except for somebody that's in a 6 personal year that's going to be dealing with a 7. They're going to be somewhat uptight, fault-finding, and bitchy all year long, up until October. By that time, their family's going to say, goodbye, nice seeing you, hit the road.
Oh, no.
No, it won't be every day, and it's not every moment. It's just like I say, it's the spokes to the umbrella. As long as it's open, you're going to get shade from it. You're going to get the moisture keeps off of you. So you're working with it all. No free lunch. We got to work our way through it.
Yeah,
we
that's
do.
for sure.
Yeah.
Goodness me. We got our work cut out for us. Oh, boy. Well, let's take another caller. Now, I hope I'm pronouncing this lady's name correctly. I think it's Renee in Colorado. And she has a question about 2014, how that looks for her. Welcome to the show. Am I pronouncing your name correctly?
Yes, you are. Thank you for that. Yes.
Okay, Renee, welcome to the show. And what's your question for Patricia?
Hello, everyone. Well, it's just kind of like, what does it look like next year for me? And my month and year is 4/30.
You are going into a beautiful time.
Ooh.
It's going to be all about change. Good to bad, bad to good, but there is a luck factor that goes with it.
Okay.
If you desire to change jobs, this is a perfect year for you to do so.
Okay.
Anything that you want to set into motion is going to go very well. The thing is, you're going to tend to drive a little faster than usual, but you already saw that, haven't you?
Yes.
I figured you would. You don't even realize you're doing it. All of a sudden, you look at the speedometer and go, "Oh my God."
Yeah.
But the changes that are coming are going to be very, very good for you, sweetheart.
Woo! Yay! I get a new binky too.
That's right. And are you in a relationship right now?
Yes.
Good. Work on it. It's going to be wonderful because the sensual side of us is just going to be like a neon light. So if your partner's not really good to you, there's somebody around the corner waiting for you.
Oh. Well, that's nice. Okay, very good.
I had to tell that to you anyway.
Well, thank you. Thank you so much, ladies. You have a good night.
Thank you for calling, Renee.
Good holiday.
Bye-bye. A happy holiday to you. Bye-bye.
We don't always realize that there are certain numbers that we just kind of radiate sensuality.
That sounds like a good thing.
Oh, yes, it is. It is for her. Now her partner has to either step up to the plate and be a little more kind, caring, and considerate, or she may just be wooed away.
Wow. Well, let's go back to what you said about Lady Gaga, that Lady Gaga wasn't going to settle, and neither should Renee.
That's right. Go for the gift, the best.
Go for the gusto. Go for the best.
Right.
That's right. Excellent. Oh, my goodness. Well, let's see. We've got so many callers to take. I still have so many questions for you, Patricia, just in general about the year. But let's take one more caller, and let's see if we can get Brittany from New Jersey on the line. And Brittany has a question for herself about 2014. Hi, Brittany. Welcome to the show.
Yes, thank you. My birthday is 8/7/85.
Okay.
And I just was curious if 2014 was going to be just more lucky, I guess, and 2013 was a little bit more of a standstill.
Well, let me ask you a question, Brittany. Are you in a relationship right now, sweetheart?
No, not really. I'm trying to focus on other things.
Well, you're going to be in a relationship whether you like it or not, okay? But the part is, whether you keep it will be your choice. It will be offered to you. And actually, in your own way, you've been thinking it would be kind of nice to settle down and have, pick out the china and maybe change the curtains or some darn thing like that.
Mm-hmm.
But there will be that opportunity for you this year. So you have to be out and about for it to happen. You can't stay home and have to come and knock on your door. Got it?
Yeah.
Okay. But there's going to be some very nice things taking place. A lot of change happened in 2013 for you.
Yeah.
And 2014 is going to make you feel grounded, loved, and cared for. Don't you think that's time?
Yeah.
Good girl. Do you have another question on that?
Well, I just was thinking about going to school for music, for the music business. I was wondering if that's like a good choice.
Well, the bottom line is this. If it's something that you're passionate about, good. Because going to school between now and for the next 4 years is an excellent idea. But I think the relationship's going to step into the space, and it could be someone that you meet through what you're going to be doing in school.
Huh.
So that would even be even better because it would be someone that would be inclined to like the same things you do.
Yeah. Well, great. Thank you.
You're welcome. I know you don't like being alone or doing things alone. In fact, you don't even like to grocery shop alone. But you do like your quiet time.
Mhm.
Mhm. I think you need a partner to kind of encourage you to get out and about a little bit more into a focus that you're going to really enjoy. So if it's going to school, by all means do so. And if you want to test the waters this year, that's great, but the next 3 years thereafter, you're going to have to really push it to make it happen, okay?
Okay, great. Well, thank you
Good
so
luck.
much.
You're welcome,
Thank
sweetheart.
You. Thanks for your call, Brittany.
Thank you, Brittany.
Thank you.
Wow, there's a lot of different questions, different things going on, huh?
It's amazing. You look at questions in one direction each year, and it has a different effect on us, how we relate to the questions, and how they relate to the questions they have. So right now, everybody's going to
your numbers.
Yeah, but people are going to be thinking more about the internalizing of what's going on. It isn't just the surface quick fix.
Oh.
Well, it's like that alchemical fire. It feels like it's sped up, and there's more being asked of us. And I know some of our lessons, for some people, our lessons are in a career world, and for others, it's in a relationship world. So there's lots of different ways to go, to refine ourselves, and it's never the same. Everybody has their own path.
Well, I find people that want to go to school, they'll put it off many times until it's past the point where they're going to do well with it. And then they're going to try to cram it in, and they can't understand why it doesn't work. When the idea comes to them, it's because there's something there to make it work. And if they don't pick it up then and they let it go until they're overloaded with life, then they can't do it to make it work successfully. It ends up becoming a job instead of a joy.
That's so true. Their intuition is right there. They go for it, and they just drag their feet. You're right.
We all know what we'd like, but we put our own barriers up.
Yeah.
We could really do a number on ourselves just for the fun of it.
Oh,
yeah,
gosh, you're not kidding. It's and it's not fun either at the end of the day.
No.
A lot of missed opportunities. Yeah. Oh, goodness. Well, we have another caller on the line. We have Wendy in Massachusetts, and she has a general question. Wendy, you're live on the air with Patricia Kirkman and Supernatural Girls.
Well, hello, Supernatural Girls, and hello, Patricia.
Hello.
Well, I'm looking forward to a new year. I had a fantastic last year, and I'm just wondering, do you see anything unusual coming up this year for me? Something I should anticipate?
Wendy, what's your month and day of birth, darling?
It's September 13th.
Okay. Oh, yes, you've got some really nice things coming. You've made some major changes this past year. And I think...
Yes, I have.
Uh-huh. Is there a relationship on the horizon?
Maybe.
I think maybe more than you want to admit.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought so. Goody. No. You put a lot into this year, and it's really gone beautifully. I will tell you this, 2014 will go equally as beautifully. Probably even more so because you won't be doing it by yourself.
Very nice indeed.
And you don't want to say anything more about that part to us? We want to know.
Well, I noticed in the chat room that they put down that I sound like a lesbian, but I've never... I'm not. But very interesting.
I don't think they were talking about you. I think that, that we've got, for some reason tonight, let me just share with everybody, we have a lot of people that have crowded themselves into the chat room, which is great. but some of them are not acting in a respectful manner, and I'm going to be taking down names and numbers here because they're not talking about you, Wendy. They were just making comments that have nothing to do with anything. But so
well, I don't see the chat room, but I right away automatically said, no, you're not. I already knew that, so you didn't have to tell me. You're okay, Wendy. We're on the roll.
The way I feel is sometimes I feel I can jinx things by looking too much into it because right now it's just the beginning. It's just a hint of the beginning.
Can I tell you something? It has to start somewhere. Has it started since the end of September?
Before then.
Okay. About 2 months before then?
No, springtime.
The reason I'm saying that is because it was there, but you didn't really want to pay attention to it. About 2 months ago, you started feeling more than you wanted to feel. And around October, September, it was like, no, this isn't real. You're kind of dusting it off the table.
Well, that's very true, actually, yeah.
Well, of course it's true. I wouldn't tell you if it wasn't true. But the thing is, sweetheart, open your arms and give it an opportunity to grow and go forward because it is what you want. The opportunity is there. So enjoy what it is. Open the door. Let's see what transpires from that.
Excellent.
No more running away. You're really good at running away from relationships, by the way.
Well, that is true.
I know it is. We don't tell you drunk on this show, I'll tell you that.
Yeah. Well, I thank you. I look forward to the future.
You should, and it's going to be great. And drop a line and let us know.
Okay. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you for calling, Wendy.
Okay. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, dear.
Bye.
You know, people want to be in a relationship, and then they're afraid of being in the relationship. They meet someone that they like, and then they go into panic mode. Or they will overly pursue until they scare the other person off, till they have to go back to the drawing board again.
I know. It's like all or nothing.
So much. I know. We all do this in certain ways.
Oh,
we have our own ways of sabotaging ourselves, and then we don't get what we want, and then we're quick to blame whatever. But I think from what Wendy said, you know, she seemed very honest and forthcoming, and he was really looking forward to what's going to happen next, which is right there. There's a lot of courage in that of embracing the future. So
most definitely.
Yeah.
The hardest part we have is looking at the future. Looking backwards is wonderful because we can see it all.
That's right. 2020 hindsight.
Yeah,
exactly. But also, I just wanted to ask you too, Patricia, because I know Becky and I have talked a lot about this on the show. What's coming in terms of Earth changes? There's a lot of different turmoil that's taking place in the world, and I was wondering about the 7-year and how that might fit in to what we might be seeing. I mean, here we're in the middle of some severe weather. Certainly we expect winter in New England, and we're getting it big time. But in Virginia, where Becky is, they've also had sleet and ice and very cold temperatures. And where you are in Arizona also, you've had some very bizarre weather. So how does the 7-year fit into all of that?
Well, I think one of the things is like my granddaughter is in Ottawa, Illinois, in a little small town in the Midwest, and that way that path is going through. When they're talking about a national news today and they're mentioning a town that's got 18,000 people in it, and how severe the weather is, and then going on into the Chicago area, it lets us know how minuscule we are when things start to gear up as these have. We're going to see many, many changes. Our weather is nothing is going to be normal. We're going to see things that are going to be totally bizarre by what we consider the standard. And I think that's going to be true of heat as well as the cold. And none of us are going to really trust anything we're going to be told about some of the issues that they're talking about, whether it's global warming or this cold snap. and nothing lasts long enough for us to get a handle on what to do next.
Oh, my.
That's scary.
It is. It is for all of us. And out in our area, the lack of water. And yet Colorado has been underwater for how long? I mean, nothing is normal. If we could just take all these crazy things going on and put it on a map and drop it into the area of which it needs to be, everyone would survive beautifully and we'd have great things taking place. But we're all being put to a test. What are we willing to pay emotionally or physically to make things take place?
Yeah, I think you're right. There's going to be a lot asked of all of us in these coming times. And we've certainly talked to some interesting people throughout the year about how they perceive these changes, and even some Native American elders that have come on the show to talk about that, and saying that survival, it's not as easy as it looks, living off the land, some of these ideas people have, when you actually have to use those ideas, it's not as simple as it looks.
No,
so,
it's not always workable, period.
Yeah, exactly. A lot of people don't even have the skills for it, but think, well, we're just going to go out into the country, and no, it doesn't work like that. So it's been a very interesting year for us as hosts, both Becky and myself, just talking to these people to hear how all of this fits together with numerology, with earth changes, with personal changes. It just seems like there's a lot of upheaval and a lot being asked of all of us right now. So,
well, the 7 is about faith. The spiritual side. I think sometimes if we could go back to the basics of which we were founded on, that things would be a lot better. We don't trust enough to let God.
You have to live with faith. You have to live in that. Otherwise, you won't have the trust.
Well, and the same thing, when you say, I don't know how to plant corn. I can't make anything happen. We were trying to plant grass in the backyard for 8 years, although 20 years before that and for 15 years thereafter, it was beautiful. And then it's like the earth became tired. You could only rejuvenate things so long. Then you can't make it happen anymore. So we're getting depleted in so many resources, and we're just not smart enough to pay attention. Have bad weather hit, take a look at what happens in the grocery stores. The shelves are bare and empty. And what are you going to do? We can't fix our own. We don't even know how. What's the thing, teach a person to fish and they can live forever. Give them a fish and they'll last for that day. Well, we've gotten to that point. That's where we are now.
So what do we do? What is a good, solid ground thing to understand, to do, to get through all this?
We have to learn what's going on within our particular area. How can we use the resources that we have, use them wiser? And we take for granted so many things because, like I said, you can go to the grocery store, pick it up. It's right there. But if you have to be responsible for putting it together, my goodness, it hasn't been all that long ago when they came across in covered wagons. They had to bake the bread, and they had the beans, and they were lucky to have coffee, and that was it.
Yeah, that's funny. I was just teaching my granddaughters to bake cake and things from scratch instead of grabbing a box and throwing it and mixing it up. And they were amazed that they could do it, even though it's a lot of little steps with these different ingredients. They were amazed that they could do it. And I said, well, someday, there may not be the little box or a cake already made out there, so you can do it from scratch. It's amazing that you even said that, because I was just actually doing that this week. Yeah.
I think we're going to start finding that we're going to be more willing to learn to do more in a different way. And it's the same way that if we act as neighbors again, that's how people survived. We had small areas. Everybody came together. You helped each other with their kids. When somebody got sick, everybody pitched in, whatever. Now everybody's so far apart, in some cases you don't even know your neighbor. And in some cases you don't even want to know your neighbor.
Well, that's the truth. I mean, it's unfortunate, but it's all about that. It's a complete breakdown here. So, it's gotten very challenging, and we can all feel that. I mean, people who are somewhat sensitive can feel it anyways. But Let's take another caller. We have Mariella in Iowa on the line. And Mariella has a question about being out of college and where to live. Mariella, welcome to the show.
Hi, everyone. Thank you very much. I'm really looking forward to the prediction.
Hi. Mariella, what's your month and day of birth, darling?
2758.
27? Okay.
Yes.
We have a lot of people calling in that have an achievement number of 9, which Mariella does also. Have you finished school or are you finishing school?
I will be done in May.
You'll be out in May. Okay, great. Because the latter part of this year is where you'll make your major shift and change. You will be looking for something that's going to give you the money that you want, but also the opportunity to be more in tune with what you want to do. May I ask what you're going to school for?
Art.
What is it you're taking in school?
Well, I'm taking an art major.
Mhm.
And I would like to actually start my own business in textile design.
I think that sounds great, and the best part about this is that you'll be able to work these things through over the next year and a half, 2 years. But I'm going to suggest that you do a dry run, because you're going into the latter part of your 8-year, which is your money-making time, which you'll be able to put some things out on your own. But I think if you can go under the wing of somebody else for that year and a half, then you'll be able to step up to the plate and start what you want for yourself.
Oh,
It's a lot easier if you know a few people in the same area of which you want to go, because they will work with you. The artistic aspect is there. You couldn't ask for a better time to work with this than 2014, 2015. But it's not a time to start a business of your own. 2016, start your business.
Okay, thank you. And what do you think will be the best area for me to live? I actually lived before in New Jersey, Virginia, and now I'm in Iowa.
Well, doing artistic design, I don't really see Iowa as being a great place to get yourself out and about. I don't know why I'm picking up something in Chicago.
Oh.
The Art Institute is there. There's a lot of other things there. Look in the Chicago area.
Okay.
That may be your starting place, and then New York may be the next.
Interesting. Okay.
Okay. But take a look into that. I think you're going to be surprised at something you may find there. Okay?
Thank you so much. And
you're welcome, dear.
Thank you, Mariola.
If you don't mind, do you see anyone in my life in the future?
Not for at least 3 years. You've got to concentrate on your business or being in business, okay?
All righty. Thank you so much. Thank you,
welcome,
everyone, and have a Merry Christmas.
Thank
you, Mariella. Thank you for your call, and good luck with everything.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
So she has to concentrate on business. That's her task at hand.
It is, and especially when the artistic part, she's going into a period where she could get additional assistance being in that, but she can't do it on her own. She tries to start a business at this point in time, she's going to falter, and then she's going to get her head messed up about maybe I can't do this, maybe I ought to not do it, and she'll lose her momentum. Taking it to the next level by working with other people that are in the same type of business or that can encourage her and give her the direction so that when within a year and a half, 2 years, she can do something on her own. That's perfect. But try to do something on your own at a time that you're not set in that position.
Right.
That's going to set her back.
Mhm.
That was really good advice. That was wonderful. Yes.
Well, and that's it. Again, it goes back to what we were just talking about a few minutes ago. Everybody's on their own path. where some people will learn their lessons in relationships, some people need to learn their lessons in business and then move on from there. So there's a lot to be said about individuality and the path we're each on at this time. So let's see, we've got Billy in Dallas, Texas. Billy, you are going to be live as soon as your mic goes live. Billy, hi. Welcome to the show.
Is this me? Am I in?
You're on. You're live on the air with Supernatural Girls and Patricia Kirkman.
Oh, okay. Hi. My name's Billy. They call me Uncle B. I'm from Dallas, Texas, and I just wanted to know what my future was like.
Well, Billy, what is your month and day of birth?
I was born on July 27th.
Okay. Well, you're going to be looking for some major changes this year, meaning 2014, and there is definitely a luck factor going with you. You're going to have some different opportunities for things that you haven't thought of for a while. If you're around anywhere and they're having a drawing or a lottery of some sort, by all means get in. You've got a better chance of winning at this time than most generally, okay?
Oh, my God, and that jackpot's up to, $500 million, Bill. You better buy your ticket.
That's right.
Yeah,
and then when you do, you share with us, right?
Oh, of course. So where is this show based out of?
Patricia?
What was the question?
He asked where the show was based out of.
Oh, we're all over the place. We are basically in Massachusetts, Virginia. Our guests come from all over the world.
Ah, okay. Well, let me tell you this. The other day, I was pulling up carpet in my house, and I actually stumbled upon an 1878 Morgan silver dollar. Now, there's no mint mark on it. You're right. Okay, there's no mint mark on it, and it's in nearly perfect condition. So after I took it somewhere, they gave me $55,000 for this coin.
Well, that's
like
amazing.
I said, there's a luck factor around you this year. Was I right?
You're right. So I took it to the pawn shop, and they gave me $55,000, and I traded it for a copy of Battletoads.
You what?
For a copy of what?
Battletoads.
I couldn't make out what that was that you said, Billy.
I think Billy was a prank caller. So goodbye, Billy.
Oh.
That's too bad.
We got pranked.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's okay. He still has if that's his true birthday, he still has a luck factor around him. And even though he punked us, the bottom line is he punked himself because he missed the rest of the information.
It's really too bad because he had a great opportunity here to learn something, but he turned it into some, and it's always these, I don't get it. It's like, don't people have something better to do? But I guess not.
Oh.
No, we've entertained them, but the nice part is people get to see him for what he truly is.
That's
right. I think he's sitting on it.
Kids, I tell you, kids. Oh.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, this is my first prank since I've been on the radio, co-hosting with you, Patricia. That was interesting.
It's the first time for everything, Becky.
Yeah,
unfortunately, stuff like this happens, and we have a lot of people again in the chat room who are trying to make honest comments, and then there's a lot of other people that are just not with the program, but that's okay.
Well, you know, what's sad is when somebody could be helped with a question or something that they're working with, that somebody takes up their time. That's
exactly.
It must be that bridge. We're on that bridge area right here.
We're going to just let one of the little elves that be do a dirty little deal on him. How's that?
Right, there you go.
Yeah, well, we've heard about these elves lately. I wouldn't want them on me.
I wouldn't either, I tell you. Woo.
I know.
Oh, goodness. But anyways, well, getting back to, again, our year ahead, and what do you see for the government, Patricia? Because I know you've been talking about secrets coming to light and things being revealed, and we're all quite aware that things have been kept from us. So in a 7-year, what does that mean?
It means that we're going to we have not seen the tip of what we're going to be given information about. We've had those that had something to say about what they've known, the fellow from NSA, and a little here and a little there, and all of a sudden these things are going to start to blend together. And we're going to see more, we're going to see and hear more about things than we ever want to know. And unfortunately, we're going to lose what little respect we have for those in Washington. They haven't been doing their job, haven't done it for years. They're too busy nesting and fixing things for themselves.
Oh,
they forgot
sure.
what their purpose was. They were there to take care of the constituents. They're not there to let the constituents take care of them. And we're going to see people at the point where they're sick and tired of being sick and tired. The secret that we may find is that the general public will no longer put up with what they have for a long time. And the next time they decide they're going to close down this or close down that, I think we're going to hear much more of an uproar than we ever have before, because they're not living up to their part of the bargain. Where can you go and get a job and be there for 2 years and get health benefits and a pension for the rest of your life? Who gave them the right to have that? We did.
Exactly.
Now we have the right to take some of it back.
I have a question. What about secrets in the supernatural realm? What's going to happen there?
We're going to be hearing more about the supernatural. We're seeing more and more all the time. People are coming forward with things to say, and they're showing us things that have happened. People, places, and things are going to take on a new look because people aren't going to be as afraid of it as they've been before. People no longer look at them as if they're really strange because my house is haunted or because I've been someplace and I see this. I was in Northeast Maryland one time, and I went into this old house that was a gift shop. And I went upstairs, and all of a sudden it was like the air just left my body. I could not hardly breathe, and I had to get right back down the stairs. And I walked down, and I said to the woman that was down at the counter, I said, something tragic happened up there. And she said, oh, we thought nobody would know. The owner committed suicide way back when, but she said they thought it would be okay now, so they opened the upstairs. It had been closed for years, but when they opened it up, strange things started happening again. I said, well, I guess as long as he was cooped up, he stayed there. Once you opened the door, he felt like he got the release, and he was going for it.
Oh, geez. Huh. Well, there's going to be a lot of spiritual things then opening because you spoke of the spiritual.
Most definitely.
That's wonderful.
Well, that's good. I mean, it's again.
I think it is.
Because it gives people more opportunity to take a look at the bigger picture of the possibility of other dimensions, the possibility of communicating with beings that are outside of our own realm, and that we've been, basically trained out of communicating with, even dreams and things like that, which we've been told aren't important. We are going to have another opportunity to find out really what's going on with all of these types of things. So, these are just wonderful opportunities that I think are coming. And to go back to what you said about the government, we had actually a wonderful man, Michael Bastine, on the show, who was an apprentice to Mad Bear Andreasson, who is one of the truly great medicine men of all time. And Michael shared a story about Mad Bear going to the Justice Department to testify, and he had driven down there on his own dime and made several trips, and every time he would start to speak in front of the group, they would kind of bang their gavel and say, well, we've had this emergency, we have to move on to something else.
Exactly.
And one day he drove up, I think it was the third time he made the trip down there from New York, drove all the way down there, and when he got there, he called the guard over and he said, Department of Justice, it's spelled wrong. And the guard's like, no way. And he says, yes. He said, go over there and look at it. So the guard goes over and looks and comes back all angry. He says, it's not spelled wrong. And Mad Bear said, oh, yes, it is. It should be spelled Department of Justice, Justice. Just us.
That was brilliant. That was brilliant.
It was brilliant. Yeah, it was brilliant. It's the truth.
Oh, yeah.
It's the truth.
And the sad part about it is when we see people that have need to be nurtured and be given the opportunity to get information out. And we're not allowed. We're pushed into a corner that people resist at the wrong times in the wrong ways. Let them have their voice. Why is it that the minority take care of and push on the majority what their wishes are? Why can't the majority have something also?
Well, we will and we can.
We can, but we don't. We let the minority run the show.
Well, the time is running out, I think, for that, don't you?
Oh, I'd like to think so. I think that's going to be part of our lesson in 2014. In 2015, we're going to have a lot of people wanting to stand up and shout it out and put it together. It's been a long time coming.
It'll be great to see. I mean, we advertised this property tax book that was written by attorney Patricia Quintillion, and I'll tell you, when I first saw the book, I thought, wow, this is going to just change the whole landscape of property taxes. People are going to read this, and they are going to join together and make this whole system that is horribly corrupt and also just antiquated, and they're going to make a change. And I was shocked to see people's eyes glazed over and just kind of sat there, and it's like, well, I just don't know what to do about this, and I've never looked at my property record card. And, I mean, people look at their grocery receipts more closely than they looked at their property record card and what they were actually being taxed on for their homes. And this is one of the things that Patricia Quintillion said. She said people were being taxed on rooms they didn't have, square footage they didn't own. I mean, it was just unbelievable what she found. And she exposed it. And, again, people just sat there with their eyes glazed over. So it's a good example of how people get caught up in their daily lives and they don't take right action. They don't get informed and they don't take right action.
We have value anymore. We don't think we as an individual can do anything. And they forget if we go together, we could do a lot. One person can start a chain of events that make it at the end, as you've got 50 people or 100 people or whatever, all of a sudden they're really looking at it. But people, empathy, they're just worn out because they've never been able to get anything to happen.
You're right, though. One person can start a train of events. You're right.
And I think that's what we're going to be seeing taking place over the next 3 years.
Well, I'm looking forward to it.
I am too. I just want to be out of the line of fire.
Yeah, exactly. No, we don't want to be in the line of fire for any of this stuff. But let's take this moment to take a short commercial break. If you have a question and you'd like a reading by Patricia Kirkman, this is your opportunity. Call in at 646-478-0828. That's 646-478-0828. Stay tuned, everybody. We'll be right back.
Your property tax bill. Have you seen it lately? It's frightening. Your property taxes are going up while your home value is going down. It's time to fight back and win. For the real truth about the property tax system, get attorney Pat Quintillion's book, Are You Getting Screwed on Your Property Taxes? How to Find Out and How to Fix It. Attorney Quintillion answers all your questions and gives you the facts you need to fight a property tax bill that is spiraling out of control. You'll also read about what happens to property owners who don't check their property records, only to find out too late they're taxed on square footage, fixtures, and even buildings that they don't own. Is this happening to you? Learn your rights. Buy attorney Pat Quintillion's book today. Are You Getting Screwed on Your Property Taxes? How to Find Out and How to Fix It. Available on Amazon.com.
Bonjour, this is Veronique Raskin, founder of the Organic Wine Company. As one of the pioneers of the organic wine movement, since 1980 I have brought you the very best and most authentic organic wines directly to your table. I work with small family estates who grow certified organic grapes and produce exceptional wines. You can purchase our wines individually from our website at theorganicwinecompany.com or join one of our wine clubs. Our organic wines are perfect for you and for your family as gifts for friends and relatives, and they are simply spectacular for the holidays. Visit us at theorganicwinecompany.com to enjoy the very best organic wines conveniently delivered to your door. I am Veronique Raskin, passionate about my mission. I offer to you vegan, organic, and biodynamic wines, wines made by people of the heart, wines with a heart. Au revoir. Call us at 1-888-ECO-WINE.
Are you ready for a new experience of freedom and powerful connection? Would you like a positive, effortless change in your life? Then come to CosmicFusion.com, where we offer the most advanced energy clearing and expansion techniques in the world, with a quantum vortex energy to activate your divine blueprint and life's purpose. When your soul leads the way with cosmic fusion and quantum vortex energy, you can break clear of past difficulties and blocks with the power of the source. With cosmic fusion, the source energy does the work for you. It's easy and effortless. Listen to our free meditation right from our Cosmic Fusion website, the Cosmic Code Meditation. Sign up for one of our interactive webinars today. Come to Cosmic Fusion, www.KOSMICfusion.com, to experience an effortless awakening and transformation. Are you ready for an upgrade? Are you ready for a new experience of living in the fifth dimensional magic and powerful connection? Then visit CosmicFusion.com today. CosmicFusion.com.
Welcome back. We are speaking with the one and only Patricia Kirkman, celebrity numerologist and astrologer. And Patricia, tell us a little bit about the system of numerology that you use.
Well, numerology actually goes back pre-astrology. It started in 600 BC. Pythagoras was considered the father of numerology, although there are other people that have worked with it long before in different ways. But everything in numbers works through the number 1 through 9. If it's a 25, we reduce it to a 7. All numbers are reduced to a single digit. I work with all numbers, but for the sake of making it easier for everyone, we work through the numbers 1 through 9. The easiest way to look at it is, if your month and day of birth, reduce that to a single number. That's called your achievement number. If you add to that what your calendar year is, in this case 2013 is a 6, so you add your month and day of birth to that 6, still reduce it to a single digit. That tells you what personal year you're in. So knowing that, you can go forward and do a lot of things. Or you can take a shortcut and go to my web page, and it shows you how to do it. But there's a lot of things that come out of the numbers. Even right now, gift buying. Add your month and day of birth together. It'll give you a single digit, and it will tell you what type of gifts are good for that individual.
I found that fascinating. Now, you were just interviewed on a local television show about that, and your website is patriciakirkman.com for everybody who wants to visit that site, and if they want a private appointment with you, then they can make an appointment right from your website. So that is, again, patriciakirkman.com, and you also have gift certificates available if people would like to give a reading as a gift, which is a great idea. So
a lot
again,
of fun that way.
It is. It's patriciakirkman.com, so people can get some great guidance for this upcoming year, no matter how challenging it may seem.
Well, it does. People don't realize it is our birth name. We chose it. Our name is no mistake. We are here. It's no accident. You think about everything is based on a series that's used over 4,000 years old. And when we're looking at numbers, we're looking at what are the most important things we want to know about. Love, money, career, happiness, and we're all looking for that. We want to have a part of that. The knowledge gives us power. If we learn who we are, we can do anything. When you identify your strengths and weaknesses, then you're able to overcome anything. And if you think about it, the moment we're born, we become a number. The first thing they do is they look at a clock. This is the time you were born. This is the date you were born. This is your name, okay, and the numbers in your name, the letters revolve and become numbers. So there again, your numbers become your name. All of this is the beginning of who you are. Then you get a Social Security number. You get, as life progresses, you get card numbers and things of that nature. There's a lot of things.
License numbers, everything, yeah.
Mhm.
I never thought of it that way, but yeah, we are all numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From the day you're born, you're a number.
God. Now, but you also use intuition. You don't just go by the numbers. I know you're a very intuitive person yourself.
I do both. I've always done that. I didn't know that that's what it was when I was a kid. I just thought everybody thought like I did. Then I found out that no, they don't. So
Did that show in your numbers?
Well, when I got old, I was looking for an answer. I couldn't get an answer anywhere. So when I couldn't find the answer anywhere, I went to some people and I said, okay. I took some classes and I asked some questions, and they looked at me and said, why aren't you doing this yourself? You know more about it than we do with this. And I'm going, huh? Because I just didn't realize that. I just thought what I knew or felt everybody did. So it was a surprise when I found out that that was not the case.
So people that you were taking the class from discovered that you had this talent, and they
I knew that I knew I could tell things and I could feel things, but I didn't know that it would work if I took it further to the next level. So I started with astrology, and then I added numerology, and as soon as I started doing numerology, I just love it. I could read tarot cards, fine, and I could do the astrological, but to me, the numbers mean everything because it shows in everything you do. If you're watching a movie, we'll just say it's kind of a spook movie going on, and you're going, ooh, look at what's happening next. Every once in a while, they'll show you the numbers on the house, or they'll show you this. You'll notice that usually a 5 house or something that deals with 5s or 7 has to do with major changes or major things going on in the events. And you can kind of start listening to the names that they give people, and all of a sudden you're starting to get in sync to what is really taking place.
Now, that's fascinating. When you even said the number 5, about the house, that's really fascinating. A number holds so many things within it.
Oh, definitely. I do. When I read for someone, I look at their house numbers, I look at their time of birth, I look at all aspects of it, and it makes a big difference, things that they haven't even thought of. A 1 house usually, when I say a 1 house, if you take the total of the numbers of the house address and take a look at them and reduce it to a single number, everything, like I said, is 1 through 9, and you'll get a quick fix for that on the website. But a 1 house is for someone that prefers to be on their own or take charge and do it in their own way. A 2 house is someone that needs to be in a partnership, in a relationship, to be happy in that house. And you'll find that people in a 3 house are very creative, very outgoing, very social. There's a lot going on there.
That's my house.
Okay, see? Now, doesn't that fit?
Yes, it does. Amazing.
And, there's no mistakes. We get what we're supposed to have. I live in a 9 house, which is for everybody else.
Oh, my goodness.
So when we look at the numbers, it tells us what goes on and what's really happening. There are no surprises. We just become surprised at what we already know.
Interesting. Now, one of the things that I was impressed with when you and I talked some months back, we were talking about projects, and that projects actually have their own birth date. Tell us a little bit about that and how that affects our business.
Okay. When we start something, or a business, or a gathering, or a group that we're going to work with, the date that we started, that becomes its birthday. And we use that to take a look at what needs to be added, where we go from there, or things that need to be, shall we say, tidied up, or other things added to it. And you'll find that everything that we deal with has a number involved. No mistakes.
Now, let me ask you, because there's different, when I think of a project, there's so many different dates it could be. Are you talking about the date you first think of it, or the date it actually goes into operation?
I think that putting things together gives us a look at it. But once it has its own license or its own date to starting date, that's its birthday. Now, we can look at the putting it together. That gives us information. But like anything else, we know we're expecting a child, but until that baby's born, it doesn't have a birthday.
Right.
In the same way, that gives you a little bit more to work with that.
Okay, so that's fascinating because there are different points of conception, I guess, and birth. So that's why I was asking that question. But I know one of the things you told me is always keep a record of when these projects have their birthday, so that you can take it from there and then go, well, this is what I see for this project. Now, another aspect of business also I wanted to ask you about, Patricia, is a business name. Now, how much does that have to do numerologically with success?
A lot. If you're working on a name that has, I've worked with some companies who they've given it a name. We'll just say you're starting a real estate group. You want to make sure that it has a good balance to it, that it has opportunity to make money, to work with it. You don't want to give it a name that says right off the bat, it's going to be underappreciated, they're going to be too scattered, and they're not going to look at it, and it's not going to move well. Well, why would you want to put all your effort into something that doesn't have anything in it? It's the same thing as our birth name. We are missing certain things that give us lessons to learn. Well, we don't want to start a business that the first lesson to learn is you're going to go broke.
Oh, exactly. No, we don't.
See where I'm coming from?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
wow.
My goodness.
We better check with Patricia.
Yeah, I know. I already did.
Yeah.
She's in good shape.
Gracious me.
Yeah. Oh, my goodness. No, I know we're all set with Supernatural Girls. We had a good birthday, good name. We're all set. So.
Yeah.
You are. You're in very good positioning. And the most important thing is you have left opportunity for growth.
Oh,
that's
okay.
good. Mm-hmm.
Yes, because we plan on doing a lot of growing. We're going to be having some new announcements coming up at the beginning of the year of new projects we're involved with, and it's going to be great. It's going to be great.
Oh, those are the things that make life interesting because it's, when we get a name or give a child a name, and our projects are our child until they become to fruition, and you think about it, we give a name and we'll think, oh, yeah, I'm going to name this child Sonia Sue, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And the baby's born, and you go, oh, let me see little Sonia Sue. No, we decided her name was Mary Ellen. That project or that child will get the name it's supposed to have. Even if we think we've got opportunities, we have options because things will be given to us to tidy it up if we listen to what we're told. Sometimes we've made up our mind we're going to do this, and this, and come hell or high water, we're going to push to do that, even though there's that little feeling inside it's not quite right. And we'll push it, and then once it's on the road and running, then it's hard to pull back.
Now,
so
we should get that right away, that feeling right away, and change it.
Mhm.
But with what's the difference? Like, I know that there's the name you're born with, but then especially for women, if we get married, the name changes. And what's the name that's important when you go to do a numerology reading? Is it the name we're using, or the name we're born with, or both?
The name on the birth certificate. That is your fingerprint all of your life. Any other name that you use or add to it is like putting a glove over your base foundation. They both work, but the fingerprint of birth, to me, is all of it. And
so even if you change your name, even by choice, because I know a lot of people in the pagan community they have taken different names, but you're saying they're still going to be affected by the name that's on that birth certificate.
Yes, but the thing is that they merge together. You're able to work with it. Think of in terms of this. John Wayne was born Marion Morrison. Can you see Marion Morrison getting off the horse being the Duke?
Not easily. No, not easily. It takes a lot of imagination with that name.
Exactly. So whatever it was that took to put that name over the original name made the difference. John Wayne was known as the Quiet Man. The John for John is a very introverted, quiet individual emotionally. But get him out of his head and he was wild and crazy. But he did that through alcohol.
Oh.
Okay. So there was that other side of him that came out. You'll find that certain names will have issues or can have issues with things. And you take a look at all that. Marion Morrison was very much a manipulator. And he worked his way in to get where he needed to be, and the name got changed, and he got what he wanted.
He was really great, though, as John Wayne.
Exactly. And
but there were lots of stories about him personally that were very unpleasant.
Oh.
He was hard drinking, hard fighting, and he was what he played in the movies. He was.
Oh my goodness!
If you think about it, drank hard, raided hard, and was very much the man. Did not want to be thought of at any time of anything other than the guy in charge. Even when he played the policeman on what was it? I forget what movie it was. In his older years, he was still had to be macho man. I don't think
so. You're saying a second name can really change a person's life path.
Yes, it can. The life path stays the same. The name changes. It gives a difference of how they are affected by it. When I read for someone that's changed their name or wants to change their name, I read both. I read the birth information, and then I read what they want to do and who they are.
I see.
So it's interesting because with John Wayne's birth name, it sounds to me like he was able to, what you're saying is kind of use that as a bridge in some ways to get what he wanted. So he transformed himself.
Most
definitely. You look at your singers and your actors and actresses. They all change their name. Like 98% of them actually change their names.
Well, they used to do that all the time, and then they started using their real names. I think like Doris Day was Doris, real long name that went with that. But the names were not considered glamorous, so they didn't use them. They gave them a Hollywood name, something that would make them very sensual or sexual with whatever part they were playing. And they went with, and so that's where the difference came in. And when they started using the real names, I think that's actually been since the 50s. Prior to that, and I've had to laugh, think of Engelbert Humperdinck. That is not his real name. His real name is a very nice one, and he changed to this to get the attention, and he got it.
What about a person that doesn't realize, say they were born and given a certain name, then they were adopted and given another name, and they never really knew their original birth name, and then they had a reading done with that, and it didn't quite fit. Would that mean that's because of that reason, or?
When a person is adopted, they usually get a copy of their birth certificate. They'll know something about it. It may just say baby boy whatever or baby girl whatever, just using a last name. Or it may just say baby girl or baby boy. But the parents, when they are adopted, they do a new birth certificate. That is a completed birth certificate. I look at that because the other had not been given a name yet. They've got a date, but that's about the extent of it. And if the other name is there, if there's anything to do with the actual birth name, I'll still look at that also.
Wow, that's really something. A whole network of it.
Oh,
yeah.
There's so many things with numbers. That's why I find it so fascinating all the time.
It is. It truly is. Boy, I'm going to have to do some reading on this.
Well,
really?
Get my book, Complete Idiot's Guide to Numerology Workbook.
Oh, I'd need one of those.
Yeah. So do I. I use it all the time. Like anything else, we do things that we forget, and we do it so long, and then we find something else that we add to it, and then we add, and then all of a sudden we go, wait a minute, where did I start with this? And you go back and reinvent yourself.
I see.
Well, we have another caller on the line here, and I'm going to bring her on in a second. And this is Keisha from North Carolina, and she has a question about what does her future look like and any new relationship. Keisha, welcome to the show.
Hi. Thank you for taking my call.
Keisha, what's your month and day of birth, dear?
My date of birth is 8/31/71.
Okay. All I really need is the month and day.
Oh, okay.
That's okay. So you have been in a year of wrapping up a lot of issues around you. Mm-hmm. Did you make a major move, or are you getting ready to make one?
Well, I made one probably about a year and a half ago.
Okay. A little premature. Are you thrilled with where you are right now?
Well, actually, I care for my grandmother, so it was sort of like, it's something that I felt was right. Now, if there's another move coming up, I'm not sure. I know there's a lot of transitions going on right now.
Within a year, you will be making probably a major move, honey. Okay. But what you've done has been perfect timing because it's what you do and care for others that gives you the best of what's taking place around you.
Okay.
And this has not been an easy venture. I know that.
No, it's totally okay. Totally okay.
Sometimes we do things for the love and light that we have given us that we can offer someone else. And you're a very kind and loving soul, and you would not have had it any other way.
You're right.
Yeah, you will be able to make your move within a year.
Okay.
Before,
now, when you say make my move, are you referring to a physical move or career?
The physical move.
Okay.
And I think it may be before September, possibly it could be before September, or the arrangements for it are made before September.
Okay.
But you'll get what you need from it.
Okay.
There's major changes. Something's been offered to you. Somebody's trying to help you do something. Why are you afraid of it?
As far as I'm not sure if I'm getting. My boss is trying to offer me classes and things like that I've just started taking.
Good. Cram as many of them in as you can this year.
And it's about accounting, though. Okay.
And that's something you can do on your own, even if you don't stay with the job you're in now. You could start your own business.
Okay. I could use it in the business, because if it's something as far as a true pleasure in it, it's not there. But it's such a blessing and such a gift to be able to have the opportunity to learn that. I'm okay.
Well, given you opportunity to do the things you need to do for now, but you're going to be adding to it and changing with it. This is giving you opportunity to reframe your life and start something totally different under your own name. The classes you'll get will get you started to do the things you need, but I think you're going to, within, maybe a year and a half, something like that, go into some type of a partnership with somebody else.
Okay.
Don't be afraid of it.
Okay.
That'll make you feel better, too, because it will not, you'll feel like you've accomplished something with the time, not the fact that you don't feel the need to be an accomplishment when you're taking care of your grandmother, but you need to have that so you feel value for what you've done and given up.
Okay.
Got it?
Got it.
Good girl. You're going to be fine.
Okay.
Do you have any other questions for Patricia?
Do you see anyone else coming into my life, Patricia, maybe that I've known from the past that to have a long-term relationship with?
The person from the past that you're thinking about or that's coming into your life is temporary. It's a review of the past. It's that last dance. Okay?
It is, and I'm not going for it.
No, you're not.
I'm not. I've got so many walls. Not walls. I'm just so very careful.
Go ahead.
There's just no time for things like that. I feel like I'll know that I know that I know when that time is right.
The bottom line is the last tango or dance, however you want to put it, is just to give you the review to remember why you didn't want it to begin with. If you didn't want it before, why do you think you want it now?
Okay.
And get yourself in order. Take these few classes. Do whatever you can do to give you back a life. And probably 18 to 20 months, look for somebody in your life.
Okay.
And you don't want to look to the past, look to the future.
Got it.
Okay, good girl.
Oh, thank you so very much, Patricia. Do you have anything else that would be helpful?
Right now, you have to decide that you have value. And right now, you question that. Make you your new best friend.
Okay.
Make you your new best friend, and you'll be surprised how doors will open.
Oh, I'm ready for some doors, Patricia.
Yes, you are.
I am ready for some doors.
Good girl. Go for it, honey, and enjoy it.
Oh, thank you so much. This has been such a pleasure. I appreciate you taking the time.
I enjoyed talking with you, dear.
All right. Bye-bye now.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Keisha.
Bye.
Thank you for your call.
Thank you. Absolutely. My pleasure.
Patricia, you must absolutely love your work. You get to meet so many interesting people.
I absolutely adore what I do. And I'm very grateful for the abilities to work with people like I do. And it's just, I hate to say it's fun when some of it's heartache and heartbreak, but it's a blessing to be able to feel that I have value in doing what I do. Does that make sense?
Well, you certainly do, because I know how many people you help. I mean, even the people that just had a few minutes of your time tonight, and I could hear in their voices how much better they felt. And as I said about you right at the beginning, you're somebody who just puts it out there, and it settles in. People understand what you're saying, and they're able to focus in a whole new way.
Well, thank you for that.
Yes, and you can hear the joy there. You know, that it's like, oh, and it gives them like a little bit more of a trusting a direction that they may have been thinking of or surprised about and can move in.
I think the key is people realizing that they do have opportunities and they do have options. They may have felt that painted themselves into a corner and there's no place to go. Even at that being the last straw of anything, if they breathe, relax just enough, they can pick themselves up and hurdle that distance and get out from under a lot of the things ongoing. Sometimes we feel that we have nowhere to go no place to start, but we do. The first step
That's
is always
wonderful.
the beginning.
That's wonderful. That's what we want. That's what we want.
Well, Patricia, thank you so much. I want to again announce your website, which is Patricia Kirkman, KIRKMAN.com, and people can go there and book appointments with you, buy gift certificates for their friends or relatives for the holidays or birthdays or any time. And again, it's just such a pleasure to have you on with us. We have another caller. I think we could take a couple minutes possibly and take this last caller, and then we've got to hear, Becky, your message from the elders for somebody tonight.
Yes, that sounds great.
Yeah, so let's see. I'm just going to jump in since we only have a minute. Oh, it looks like Becky's going to, our call screener is, she's out. All right, let me just, we're playing tag on the board tonight, Becky and I. So I'm going to let Becky speak to our caller from 646 area code. Make sure it's not another prank caller, because that's why Becky does a great job. Sometimes these people really can pull the wool over your eyes. Sound sincere when they are not.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
So we'll wait just a minute. And again, it's patriciakirkman.com is your website. And oh my goodness, this has been great. This has been so much fun with you again.
Oh, I've enjoyed it, ladies, very much.
It was so nice to hear the different things that people were asking about too. I mean, and concerned about, and with their numbers, even though there was a few things for finances or careers, I've seen the different direction in them because of their numbers of their, that they gave you. That is just amazing to me.
Well, you bring out a really valid point, Becky, because, again, people could have the same questions that they're facing in their lives, but because of the numbers and because of the frequency that is associated with those numbers, they've got different choices to make and different roads to travel.
Yes.
No surprises, only supposed to be.
Yeah, exactly.
I like that.
Exactly. Well, let's see if hopefully this caller is on the level.
If not,
okay,
we'll
let's see. Darlene in New York. Let's give this a try. Hi, welcome to the show. Do you have a question for Patricia?
Yes, hi. My name is Darlene, calling from Brooklyn, New York. And
hi, Darlene.
Hi, thanks for taking my call.
Yeah.
And I've been working with children in art and looking forward in the new year to progress my website with working with children on many levels as well as adults, and insights into connecting on many levels with what I do, and any insights.
Darlene, what's your month and day of birth, dear?
Sure, 4/27/64.
Okay. So you have really put something together this year that you feel very proud of and very fond of.
Yes, it's called the Traveling Art Check.
Very good, because is there someone in a partnership with you on this?
At the moment, no.
There's going to be.
I'm thinking that.
Well, and the reason I'm picking that up is because it'll make you be able to handle more, do more, and you'll have enough backing to be able to take that next step that you want.
Excellent. Yeah.
That's the only thing. The partnership will add financial benefits to make it go faster and further.
Yeah, what's interesting is I've been thinking of crowdfunding sites for moving it forward, and this summer, every summer, I teach art at a really wonderful community, and I know there I have a lot of input and wanting to bridge with somebody there who is a private investor to make that into the next step of fruition. So,
well, it's all laid out in front of you.
Yeah,
it's the opportunity is there. I'm just going to say, I'm just hearing, don't waste it.
I understand. Thank you.
Okay.
Mhm.
And you'll get what you want, and so will the rest. They'll get what they need.
Appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're more than welcome, dear. Have a good holiday.
You too. Thank you.
Bye.
Thanks for your call, Darlene.
Thank you.
That's terrific. Oh, my goodness.
Yes.
What a nice note to end the show on. Well, again, Patricia, thank you so much, and we hope you'll come back and join us again in 2014.
I would love to.
I would love to. Straighten out that year.
All right. Take care. Nice speaking with you, ladies. Have a good day.
Take care, Patricia.
Bye-bye.
And Becky, you have a message for somebody in our audience tonight.
I do. This message tonight is for Gretchen.
Just give me a minute. I'll be back.
Here is your message, Gretchen. Special locket. Know thyself. Live that which is in your heart. Time now. Hold back no longer. Torasimiya tashara ha iete tikimiya ha lo shiatiriya sa iyananamuku horuyo to kuryasa just dota nanama ikriyasi ai larayata. Gretchen, we are with you. What a beautiful message that was, Gretchen. That was for you.
That is incredible. And Gretchen, feel free to email Becky, and her email address is right on the Supernatural Girls website. And you can let her know that you got the message and what else follows from there.
Yes. Well, this was really great, Patricia.
I know.
Wow.
It was a wonderful show, and so many wonderful callers, and I know Patricia is just the best. When they say she's the best of the best, that is the absolute truth. She is. So
yes.
We're going to have her come back again in 2014 and give us an update on everything, and I know there'll be lots more callers waiting to talk to her.
Yes, there will.
Now,
Absolutely.
Next week, I forgot to announce this at the beginning, and we had Travis Walton scheduled for tonight.
Yes.
And Travis had a scheduling conflict, so Patricia was kind enough to switch dates with him and come in tonight rather than next week. But next week, we have Travis Walton. So
yes, we do.
Make sure everybody joins us. It is going to be a huge show. We're so looking forward to speaking with Travis, and I'm looking forward to hearing a conversation between you, Becky, and Travis. I think that's going to be fascinating.
It will be interesting, I'll tell you that.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
So I think everybody's going to have a wonderful night again next week. Be sure to tune in. Again, sign up for our newsletter so that you can take part in all the giveaways and the discounts and everything else that we're offering. So be safe out there, everybody. Stay warm, and we will be talking with you next week.
Good night.
Good night, everybody.
Thanks for listening. Tune in next week for another radio adventure with Supernatural Girl.